Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. The 401k big lie. They tell you invest $10,000 a year for 30 years, compounded at 6% annually. You will have a grand total of $245,000 to retire. That is not true. That is not the truth. What they don't tell you is the hidden fees. There's 27 hidden fees in your 401k. When you're all done, you lose half of what you put aside for your retirement. That's right, half. And another thing, you're not allowed to do individual stocks in a mutual fund. And you're not allowed to make money when stocks go down. That's ridiculous. Would you buy a car with just forward and no reverse? Why would you ever be in a fund that you can't make money when the stock market goes down? Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. I'm going to tell you something about your 401k that you don't know. You know the 401k is a tax code? That's what it is. Here's how it worked. In the 80s, you had pension funds, but they decided to give their CEOs a benefit on top of the pension. It was called 401k. That was to shelter their income. That way they could keep the CEOs because it was very competitive. But when all the jobs were shipped overseas, they no longer could keep pension funds. Too expensive. So they shifted all their employees to a 401k, duping you thinking it was a good deal. But what they did is they charged hidden fees, which amount to about $250 billion a day, that they gave to lobbyists to go to Washington to make sure that this 401k would never be transparent. Here's what came of it.
Responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's right. So join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's being taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
We are going to be at full employment, all in, with all those part-timers who want hours and all those people who stepped out that come back in by election day. And wage growth, you can feel it. You can feel the wage growth accelerate.
What I'm seeing is a basically fairly healthy but not overheating job market. And that feels like a pretty good situation.
This is what we heard all weekend. I couldn't believe it. No matter what show you turned on, what Sunday show, all they talked about, well, the great jobs, 160 million jobs. What a true 160,000 jobs. What a base. It's amazing. 160,000 jobs. Boy, thank God. We're doing so good. It was sickening. It was terrible. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. What a weekend between the politics and the nonsense of the economy. I mean, the cheerleaders are out there and they are pumping this economy. They're going to do anything. They're going to take parking space in your head to convince you how this economy is doing so good that you got to vote. You got to vote for Hillary Clinton so that we keep this wonderful economy going. What a bunch of nonsense. Just ridiculous. Crazy. I'll tell you what wasn't crazy, though. Remember I told you on, I just want to get the right date. I told you, I think it was last Thursday. Yes, last Thursday. I said, I want you to join the gang, and I'm going to put up on my site, philsgang.com, and I'm going to follow, for you brand new students, if you join, Caterpillar, how we're going to short Caterpillar, how we bought Caterpillar around, let me just get the number for you that's correct. I said we bought Caterpillar around $63 and it went to $80, $63 to $80. And I said we had about a 25% gain. And I said, but you always got to be careful because you got to get the other side of it. The problem with 401k, when you buy something, they never take care of you on the downside. You always give all your money back, right? I said, I'm going to show you, not telling you to get rid of your 401k. I'd love to have you do that, but I'm going to show you how you can hedge it so you don't have to worry about that anymore. I said, let me take Caterpillar. And as I said, we had this wonderful rally on Caterpillar. Then all of a sudden, we started to see the institutions pull the money out. I said, join the gang and follow me. Well, guess what? In the last few days, if you did this, in the last few days, you'd already be up about 5%. In a few days, a 5% return in about 3 days. What is wrong with that? 3 days. It works. It really works. So we're going to continue watching Caterpillar, and we're working with all our gang members, especially all the new gang members who did join, and we're showing them how to use the chart and how to make money shorting a stock, and especially Caterpillar, because you got to learn how to make money when stocks go down, because this economy is going to blow up. This market is going to crater. We're going to have a retracement of about 40-50%. The first one's going to be about 10%. Then they're going to come in and do quantitative easing, trying to push the market back up. Around 40%, it's going to fail, and then the market's just going to collapse. And you got to learn how to do that. You got to be in that position. God, if you're sitting in these 401ks like you are, you're going to give all your money back. It's great. And talking about that, you know, this job number that they keep talking about, this 160,000. And you remember, the number was supposed to come in at 250,000. That was projected by Goldman Sachs. Everybody seems to forget that. No one over the weekends talked about that. They said, oh, look at 160,000 jobs. But remember why we have the 160,000 instead of 250. Because of job weakness, because of stagnant wages, a drop in median incomes. Our incomes are at the lowest in 10 years. Therefore, our spending is down. And last week, when we ended last week, Friday, remember? We got the numbers for the same store sales. Fell off a cliff. Same store sales falling off a cliff. But yet they're telling us we're in this recovery. And we got to elect Hillary so she can continue with the same policies of Obama. And over the weekend, the jibber jabbers for this administration, they keep bragging how strong these jobs are. It just makes you sick.
Well, I think it's a pretty solid number here. You know, now 74 months in a row of private sector job growth.
Are you kidding? Listen again.
Well, I think it's a pretty solid number here. You know, now 74 months in a row.
74 months in a row. 74 months in a row. Are you nuts? What do we get for 74 months in a row? We put in $15 trillion into the economy, and we got a GDP from this president in the last 7 years about 1.8%. That's $15 trillion, not counting the $9 trillion he put in secretly into the banks. And we get a 1.8%, even 2%. Are you nuts? What have we got? Nothing. But here's what they didn't mention. You notice he never mentioned, he said, oh, we got wonderful jobs in the last 70 months. Wait a minute. But they never mentioned how low the job participation rate is. Can you imagine? 72.4% of the 160,000 jobs we got on Friday were low-paying part-time jobs that went to those the age of 55 and older. Think about that. 160,000 jobs, 72.4% went to people 55 and older. What's that tell you? It's telling you that our labor force, the retiree, the baby boomer, he can't afford to stay retired. Yet they're taking parking space in our head, telling us the economy is getting better. Our own labor secretary continues to lie to us. Unbelievable lie. They're taking parking space in our head that the reason for the labor participation rate being so low was because of so many baby boomers retiring. What? That's not true. They're coming back to work. They can't retire. They can't afford to retire. They don't have the money. In fact, over 58.2% of the 160,000 April jobs went to those baby boomers who could not afford to remain in retirement, but were lied to by our labor secretary. It says, well, our labor participation rate is low because so many people retire. No. They're coming back to work. And why do you think the kids between, let's say, 22 years of age and 28 years of age, they can't get a job? Because the people are coming out of retirement, and the employers much rather hire someone that's older than someone between 22 and 30 years old. Much rather, more dependable, not sitting around smoking pot, not on their cell phone every minute and doing their ticky-tacky. I mean, are you kidding? They'd much rather hire the older folks. And that's what's going on. 58.2% of 160,000 able jobs went to baby boomers because they had to come back to work. And according to AMAC, that's the voice of the baby boomers, those 55 to 75, so that age group, said 55, 75, they had no choice to go back because they couldn't make ends meet because they said they couldn't live on their Social Security, was too meager. And what else? Their 401k. They said the fees were eating into their principal. Oh, we're finally hearing that now. The fees of a 401k are eating into their principal. Make sure you understand that. The fees. Just every 1% fee on a 401k, they take 28% of your money. The average fee is 3%. 3. They lie to you and say it's 2, but it's 3 because they have a hidden fee. We'll be right back after this break. Phil's gang. Join my gang right now. 877-600-GANG and follow Caterpillar with us.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Even if the federal funds rate were to return to near zero, the FOMC would still have considerable scope to provide additional accommodation.
Accommodation, what's that mean? It simply means printing money. What she's saying is the economy's terrible. We're going to claw back that 25% or 0.25% interest rate hike that we did in December. And I'm going to print a whole bunch of money so that we can give it to companies to buy their own shares back so they can boost the stock market higher. The problem with that money is 0%. That means that people lose their jobs. They go from full-time to part-time. From part-time, they go to poverty. That's the problem. We can't keep doing this. Here's the point. When the market is going up, it's always when the economy is bad. Join my gang, philsgang.com, so you can participate.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, we come in the morning, we have what we call coffee talk, but we just don't sit around and throw the bull. Or joke or laugh. Our coffee talk is serious. Every morning before you start out investing, we have an intense discussion on what is going on and where we should be investing. Because it's all about not the money, but where you're putting that money. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and enjoy the best coffee in town.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, every day we hear from Wall Street. You turn on the TV, and they're telling us how the economy's great, everything's great. And these are the same people that run the 401ks who, with a 2% fee, take more than half of your money and put it in their pocket. You will never retire comfortably in a 401k. But try to convince 90 million people, it's almost impossible. People just don't listen. They get comfortable and stay with these 401ks. They don't work. You're not going to be able to retire. It's simple. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Join the gang, try it for a month, and we're going to show you how to use a chart. And that is going to put you in such a comfort zone of retirement.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil. Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com, click on the video channel graphic, and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
And Stock Corner is also brought to you by Walter's Way, a wonderful book, author Walter Scheer. And remember, we're going to meet Walter at a book signing Saturday, May 21st, 12 noon to 3 p.m. right here in Sarasota. It's at the Tsunami Restaurant. So easy to get to, downtown Sarasota, right across from Selby Library, right next to Starbucks. And it's going to be 12 noon to 3 p.m., and you'll meet Walter. What a wonderful man, a wonderful book. We're going to have a good time, and he's going to tell you some terrific stories. In fact, I had some fun with him on Friday or Saturday. I met with him, and he's going to tell us all about the 80-20 theory. The 80-20 theory. The 20%. You know, think about this. 20% of all the stocks you invest in is where you make 80% of your money. Do you realize that? That's right. But that rule goes with everything. If you're a company and you look at all your employees, 20% do 80% of the work. Your clothes, you know your clothes. All the clothes you wear, 20% you wear 80% of the time. It's almost everything in your life. Checks. If you write all your checks out at the end of the month, 20% of those checks pay 80% of all your obligations. That's right. It's an incredible rule. He's going to talk about that. And it was something that, and this rule came about in 1905. You can apply it to any part of your life. If you own a business, you can apply the 20-80. If you can, as an individual, to your life, you can apply it to anything. It started in Italy in 1905. This guy figured it out, and there's books about it. And it's a wonderful rule, and we'll have some fun with that when we meet Walter on May 21st, 12 to 3 p.m. And that's a Saturday, and it's right across from Selby Library. Easy to find, right next to Starbucks. It's at 100 Central. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We'll talk about that rule. And he used that rule to do some of the largest mergers in the country. That's right, companies. And he always used that rule. He's got so many fascinating stories he'll tell us about. And I can't wait till you meet my friend Walter. All right. And by the way, remember, every penny of this book goes to charity. That's right, the Walter Scheer Family Foundation and also St. Jude, every penny. And this is an award-winning book, remember, the Axiom Business Book Award. That's right, and that's no small thing. That's huge. 92 years young. Can't wait. Okay, I want to talk about making some money. First of all, we're told every day that the economy is in recovery. It's not in a recovery. It is not. It's ridiculous. How can we be in a recovery? It's impossible. I mean, we had the 160,000 jobs. Think about that. 160,000 jobs. Everybody's all excited about. Did you know in April we had the 160,000 jobs? You know what they didn't talk about? The 500,000 discouraged workers. 500,000 people walked away from their jobs. We got 160,000 new jobs. Over 78% of those jobs were all part-time jobs. But they never talked about the 500,000 discouraged. That's right. They walk away. And you know where they went? Guess where they went? Many of them went to disability, to get a disability check. That's right. 14 million people a month are collecting a disability check. Checks have skyrocketed. They've doubled since Obama took office. And that's why we're getting so many discouraged. And by the way, that discouraged, the 500,000, they don't include that number in the 5% unemployment. Can you imagine that? They don't include that in the 5% unemployment. They should. Now, that's the short-term discouraged. They don't even count the long-term. If you take the short-term discouraged, it brings the unemployment rate up to about 10%. But if you take the long-term discouraged, it brings it up to 23%. And they're saying we're in a recovery? So what does this all mean for you to make money? It means you got to learn how to position yourself to short the stock market. Now, I started with you last week. I begged you. I said, look, join the gang. I'm going to put up on our site, philsgang.com. It's free. You're going to see it. Caterpillar. You'll see where we bought into it, and we had about a 50%. Let's see, from $62 to $81. And that was about I think that's about a 50% return. Then we had 30% return. And then we said, we saw the money coming out. And I said, let's start shorting it. Join the gang, and you can follow this on our PT2 every day with us, and you'll make money. And look at this. It's now down for 4 days in a row. It's down over 6%. Even if you caught 4% or 5%. The key is you would, for the first time in your life, and felt comfortable saying, this really works. I can, now when the market goes down 40, 50%, I can make money. I've never made money when the market went down. I kept calling my broker every day saying, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Remember how you always call them? What should we do? Should we get out? And he said, no, stay in. Now you can say, oh no, I'm staying in. I'm going short. I'm going to do what Phil says. Now, U.S. Steel. I want to talk to you about U.S. Steel. You know, I always told you, it takes time. If you raise an interest rate, if the Fed raises the interest rate a quarter point, do you know it takes 18 months to go through this cycle before we feel that raise, that hike? That's right, 18 months. But that's with anything. Steel. I believe we got an excellent opportunity to short steel, U.S. Steel. I really do. And if you look on our chart right now, the PT2 chart, U.S. Steel, symbol X, it's setting up beautifully. And we're just getting our gangsman. We're getting ready to short. And another reason why you should join. So you can, just another one you can follow. You can follow both of them, Caterpillar and U.S. Steel. We're just ready, almost ready to short U.S. Steel. Now, here's why I think it's going to fail and why I think it's going to go down. I say it takes 18 months for an interest rate hike to go through the system. It's the same thing with steel. They've stopped building all of those cities, all of those ghost cities, which nobody lives in China. And I think it's right now where the steel industry is just catching up, where there's no orders, and I think we can make a lot of money in steel. I'll be right back. Join my gang right now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish the wealth effect.
That's right. Did you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran it 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right. And the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to this contradiction.
February existing home sales down 7.1%.
American consumers, they have more cash on hand.
What a contradiction. Matter of fact, all the information you get from all the different financial programs, it's all contradiction. But here at Phil's Gang, I will tell you the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com. You will enjoy it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. It's 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's been taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, the stock market right now is down 26 points. The market's having a difficult time for a solid year. A solid year. Think about this. The S&P, if you put up the symbol SPX, that's your S&P 500 stocks, have not been able to get above 2,111. Put up SPX, 2,111. 111. A year. It can't get above. Every time it goes, hits it, it fails. Why? Because there's no buyers up there. Why? Because smart money knows the economy's not in recovery. The smart money knows, hey, I'm going to go into gold. I'm going to go into metals. I'm going to go into copper. I'm going to go into silver. That's where I'm going to go. And that's where they're going. That's where they're going. And they've been going there. And remember, we started out, I gave my gang back in December, I said, let's buy copper and let's buy steel, let's buy copper, let's buy silver, let's buy gold, and most of those now are up over 100%. Now I want to help you. I want to help you now with U.S. Steel and Caterpillar. I want to prove to you that you don't have to sit there and lose money when the market corrects. Well, you think the market's not going to correct? We're already in our third correction. We had 2 corrections so far this year, both about 12%. We now have already started our third, just began, so you got time. I want to prove to you, just join my gang, and I'm going to just stay with 2 stocks, U.S. Steel and Caterpillar. We'll bring you through them every day. Hold your hand through it. So simple, so easy. We know you're busy. We'll put it on a PT2, and we'll show you it works. It works. And already our Caterpillar is doing wonderful. And so, and we also already have U.S. Steel. It was dropping today alone. And and right now we have Caterpillar's already down about 5% already, 5-6%. So let me give you the number: 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG, and Steve will be there. Okay. And he'll pick up the phone and talk to you and get you organized, and just follow those 2. Okay? Just you'll see what a difference it will make in your life. It really will. And isn't it interesting the double standard that this administration now is setting up? It's amazing, isn't it? The true unemployment rate is 23%. We know that. That's the truth. They don't count the discouraged workers. They don't count the short-term or long-term, and they don't put them in the unemployment rate. So we know what the real unemployment rate is. This is terrible. Now, we know that they're really pushing Hillary Clinton, and they're starting to push housing. They want to get housing back. They want to take and give people, once again, those who can't afford a home, they want to be able to buy a home. They're going to cut the standards down. They're going to start cutting the standards down, what you need to buy a home. This is amazing what's going on. Our home ownership is at the lowest level in almost 20 years. Because remember what they did. They went way too far the other way. You had to have a credit score near almost 800%, and you had to put down 20%, and very few people qualified. Matter of fact, 90% of the people who applied for a loan didn't qualify because they had an 800 credit score and sometimes 25% down. Now, think what happened. Ownership is the lowest we've had in 20 years. This is terrible. That's catastrophic. We got to be a home ownership country, not a rental country. A rental country kills you. A home ownership, you get so much more manufacturing. You get so much everything. I mean, someone owns a house, they take care of it. They go buy a lawnmower, they buy furniture, they buy hoses. And when you want home ownership, how stupid. So what did they do? So these dopes, first Bush blows it up, then dopey Obama comes in, and what does this man do, his administration? He decides to take the 10 million foreclosed homes that's on the bank balance sheet, and he sells them to his buddies on Wall Street at 20 to 30 cents on the dollar, rather than pooling financing together to help first-time home buyers, young people, get these houses at 20 to 30 cents on a dollar. But no, these were his buddies on Wall Street. These are the people who put him in the White House. He was committed to them. This is what he did. As a result, all that inventory was gone. And the price of the few remaining homes that were not in foreclosure, not on the bank balance sheet, the few homes in your neighborhood, skyrocketed. But what good did it do? Everybody said, well, look at how the prices are going up in the houses. But wages weren't going up. Wages, houses go together. But they became out of reach. Those houses, they're still available, the few out there in the neighborhood. All of a sudden, the bank went to one neighborhood, bought 100 houses. There's 5 houses they didn't buy. Those houses were up 30%. Well, you couldn't buy it because your wages have been stagnant. How stupid. So now all that inventory is gone. We have this demand, which is crazy. The prices of these, as you see, these homes that remained are just nuts. They went up 33%. So they said we have a solid recovery because of that. How can you say that's a solid recovery? Taking all these homes and putting them into rental. Now, Eric Holder, before he left, he goes and he says to the bankers, his buddies, and by the way, his clients. Remember, when he came to Washington, he was a lawyer, and he was a lawyer for all of the 9 biggest banks in the United States. Covington, his law firm, represented 9 of the biggest banks in the country. So he says to them, when he gets to Washington, hey, I'll take care of you boys. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to arrest any of you for all the criminal activity you did. But here's what I'm going to do. Let's do some mortgage settlements. Now, of course, I'm going to get a bonus, and he did. He got a bonus on each one. Now, I don't mean he took it personally, but the Department of Justice got a bonus. So in return, what he does, he gets these mortgage settlements of $100 million, which is nothing. That's an equivalent of buying 4 Gulfstream jets. And each one of these 9 banks have a Gulfstream jet. That is nothing, $100 million, nothing. So Holder gets a nice fat commission. The banks get off without going to jail. And they get bonuses. What a beautiful thing for the banks, and we get screwed. Now what happens? So now the banks, Holder had to come up with a story. And the storyline was to the banks, your conduct caused hundreds of thousands of improperly underwritten loans to be endorsed by FHA Insurance, where the borrowers ultimately did not repay their loans, violating the False Claim Act, breaching a fiduciary duty and negligence, a practice that elevated profits, your profits over compliance. So I'm going to have to fine you. What a bunch of BS this was. As a result of this scam that Holder put together with the 9 biggest banks, they stopped lending. Right? They stopped lending. Because FHA, no more. Were they going to take any more risk? So now what happens? Now they turn around and they just start coming back now, and now there's a new deal going. Obama tells all the bankers now, don't forget the Dodd rule. Forget the Dodd rule. Because remember, right after the financial crisis, we put in the Dodd rule, the mortgage rule, the Dodd-Frank rule, and where they had all these rules. Like if a bank had to do a loan, it had a criteria, 20% down, and a debt-to-income ratio of no more than 43%. Now, the banks wouldn't get legal protection from borrower lawsuits if they went outside of that criteria. So now what happens? Now, Obama last week goes to the banks and says to them, forget the Dodd-Frank rule. Forget it. Don't worry about it. Lend to anybody. We're going to have all FHA loans are going to cover everything. We're going to insure all your loans. Don't worry about it. And we're going to give all of you a letter that states that the criteria we put in place where the profile was 20% down and debt-to-income ratio of no more than 43%, that's gone now. You can loan anybody you want. This is how bad they want the election. Can you believe this? We're going right back to what got us in trouble. This is nuts. Hey, join my gang right now, Phil's gang. Follow me with Caterpillar.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Everybody was asking me, how did I know to short Ford when it was November? And it was when Aunt B was telling us everything was fine. Well, what people didn't know is Aunt B was lying to us. Because when she was raising the rates, machinery sales were down 5.6%, computers were down 8.7%, communication equipment sales down 21%. I took a look at our chart and I saw that institutions were pulling money out of Ford. So we said, let's short Ford. And we did that in November, on November 10th, because my charts told me there was a big sell signal and we took advantage of it. And you know that stock Ford has now dropped 17%. That's the return my gang has now, 17%. Don't follow any of the jibber jabber from CNBC or the Fed. Follow me. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet one of America's true businessmen, devoted family man, and an active philanthropist. The book, Walter's Way, is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Scheer is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. We invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Scheer book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
I'm just not ready to do that at this point. I'm not there right now. And I hope to, though. And I want to.
Oh, what, you got to get to know the guys? You got to get to know Trump? No. Let me tell you what's going on. Ryan is putting a deal together with somebody who's going to come in and run as a third party. I don't know who it'll be, but they've already worked out a backroom deal, and that's why Ryan's not doing it. They are thinking, we want our power so much that we don't care if we lose one term to Hillary Clinton. We'll split it up. We'll split the party. So what? We'll get it to second term. She'll be a one-term president. So let's, at the convention, Ryan with somebody else, I don't know who it would be. Most likely, it would probably be, I would think, who was it that ran the last time there, the Mormon? Romney. I think Romney and Ryan are putting a deal together. That's what I think. And they don't care if they destroy the country. They don't care if they destroy the party. They're so hungry for power, and they want everything to remain the same. What did these Republicans do? They didn't do anything to help us. They didn't change Obamacare. They put the coal companies out of business. They let Obama get away with putting the coal companies out of business. They let Obama get away with this ridiculous green energy that we weren't ready for. This ridiculous Obamacare. They were working in the back room. These Republicans and the Democrats were working together as one party. They're so scared that somebody may come in and work for us. That's what they're going to do to try to stop Trump. And the market will collapse. And that's why I want you to be ready. Now, I started out with you last week because I want to show you how do you make money with a stock going short. Now, let me give you a number. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. I want you to call. Talk to Alex. Talk to Steve. We'll get you set up. Try it for 1 month. And let's start working together every day. You keep checking on U.S. Steel. Because I think U.S. Steel is going to be a stock that's going to drop. I really do. Because now U.S. Steel, I believe, is going to get hit. It takes time. It's a cycle. It takes time for when all the sales of U.S. Steel, all the steel that was going on in China and what they were doing over there, now it's hitting. Now the cycle is finished. You just don't open a cycle and close it the same day. So I think U.S. Steel. So it's beautiful. I'm going to put it up on my chart tonight, philsgang.com. You can take a look. It's free. Go to my YouTube site. It'll be free. Right on the homepage, and you'll see how it's just starting to short. And every day we'll help you. Every day. Just take you 2 minutes. If you're busy, perfect. Take you 2 minutes, and we'll guide you through it. And same with Caterpillar. How's that? Look, I don't care what they tell us. We are not in a recovery. And when the banks stop lending, think about this. As I said a minute ago, we had the financial crises. Then the big problem, why we had the crises, was there was no regard for quality loans. Nobody cared about quality loans. Why? Because they could take the terrible loans and package them, the banks. They didn't have to hold on to them. And they sold them to investors. So they didn't care who they loaned to. They didn't care how bad the credit is. So now they turn around, and there's this new Dodd-Frank bill, and it says, the government says to the banks, when you issue loans, that borrower has to put 20% down, a debt-to-income ratio of no more than 43%. Now, if you don't fit that criteria, you do something less than that, then you're done. We will not protect you from a lawsuit from the borrower. We're not going to protect you. Now, Obama goes in last week and says to the banks, never mind what I said. We're going to give you a letter that says we're taking that back. That you can loan to anybody. You don't have to worry about the 20% down. You don't have to worry about the debt-to-income ratio of no more than 43%. You can do whatever you want. And here's a letter that says that we will give you legal protection from those borrower lawsuits. Where just last year they said they won. Now they're changing. This is how bad they want to win this election. And remember, banks stopped lending to the most credit-worthy borrower, especially the 25 to 44, the first-time home buyer. First-time home buyer. And remember, the gap was incredible. Between 2001 and 2006, an American could afford you could go buy a house if you had a credit score of a FICO score of 480. Now you need 800. But now Obama's saying no more. So it's a new day. It's a new day. This is all to get Hillary elected. They're going to sacrifice our country again. 7 million people went to rental. 7 million. Isn't that stupid? That's catastrophic to our country. You take 7 million people, take them out of housing and put them into rental. So the boys on Wall Street could buy those houses for 20 cents on the dollar, 30 cents on the dollar, and rent them. What a double cross that was for this administration to every person between 23 and say 38. Your first time you should have been able to pick up that house for 20 or 30 cents on the dollar. Now rents are half of your income. How can they say we're in a recovery? How can they say we're in a recovery? Not only is home ownership losing ground to rentals, but now there's a whole new inter-based service. Ever see the internet-based service now they got out there? All new inter-based, new service. You can rent anything. It's called now the rent and sharing economy. You can rent anything. Rent is become the new own. It doesn't matter. It's all because of stagnant wages. This is all come about. This is big on site now. You go to site, you see the different names of these companies. It's a new internet-based service. You can rent almost anything, share time, anything. And it's all because we got stagnant. Why do you think there's such a service? They said we're in a recovery? Well, if we were in a recovery, why do we have such a service? And we have such a service because wages are stagnant. We have a lot of part-time wages. Median income has dropped. Are you kidding? So they're saying we're in a recovery, and this is an exploding. This is now an exploding sector of our economy. This is crazy. This is the last thing we want people to do is renting. We don't want people to rent. We want them to own. We want them to build equity. Are you kidding? We've got a whole new generation now that won't even know what owning something is. As long as they don't lease out your toothbrush. Maybe they'll even do that. Who knows? Your neighbor, you can share it back and forth, save 10 cents because as our wages keep going lower and lower and lower and our jobs get exported out. But all I can do is this. I can help you. Because when this market, this economy is going to collapse, you don't think it's going to, do you? You think everything's fine because these guys on Wall Street are telling us everything is fine. Everything's a beautiful thing.
When you look at the U.S. economy, I think we've shown that we've reached a level of strength that's...
Yeah, everything's just wonderful, really. So if it's so good, then why did Obama go back and say to the bankers, now accept scores of 680, 620, and we'll back it with a guarantee, FHA loan? All right, here's what I want you to do. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. So we'll get you ready so you'll feel as comfortable when a stock goes down shorting as you do buying a stock. It is impossible for you to build a retirement. It's impossible for you just buying a stock. I want you to think about that for a moment. When you give your gangster broker or planner or whatever a check, you lose half immediately. Think what I just said. You lose half. If you give your planner, your broker, your money manager a check for $25,000, $10,000, you lose half because he doesn't allow you to make money when the market goes down. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I want you to start following me every day with, I'm going to use my PT2 every day with U.S. Steel and Caterpillar. So you learn how to make money with them going down. So you're going to feel so comfortable, so comfortable. And remember what I also told you about stocks. Of all your stocks, 20% make you money. It's called the vital few. The vital few. 20%. Always remember that. All right. The number, 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. Let's start together, work together with U.S. Steel and Caterpillar short. Okay? Steve's there to take your call, so isn't Alex right now.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.